Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Are you tired? Well, I'm going to ask you a pretty obvious question. I bet you already know what I'm going to ask you. What holiday are we celebrating this week? Will you tell us?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. I want to know a couple of things that you do for Thanksgiving. Can you think of a couple of things that are usually a tradition at your house?
Eat turkey.
Turkey. Dibs. Love it. What do you do?
Sit around the dinner table and eat lots of food.
Food. I love it. Me too. Do you have one?
Eat mommy's pink fluffy stuff.
Pink fluffy stuff. Okay, I'll be there. Save some for me. Okay, Stacy? Good. Well, why do we celebrate Thanksgiving? What are we supposed to be thinking of for Thanksgiving? Do you know?
What we're thankful for?
What we're thankful for. And can you guys think of a couple things of what you're thankful for? Just a couple of things off the top of your head. Go ahead, Belle.
Church.
Oh, she's thankful for church. That's a great one. Would you give us one?
Friends and family.
Friends and family. That's so great. How about you?
Music.
Music. I love it. What are you thankful for?
School.
School. That's a good one.
For my family.
Family. That's great. What are you thankful for?
To share.
You're thankful for sharing? Oh, me too. Do you have one?
Reindeers.
Ooh, reindeer. Love it. Good. So we all have things that we're thankful for. I love it. But I want to ask you, how many Thanksgivings are in a year? Can you just say that number? Just say it out loud, nice and loud.
1.
Yeah, there's one Thanksgiving a year. Are we supposed to be thankful one day a year? No. Good. Nice and loud. Thanks, Luke. Also, we come to church. And we come to church how many days a week? Just say that number out loud. 1. Are we supposed to be thankful one day a week? Church, we got some work to do. How many days a week are we supposed to be thankful? There's 7 days in a week, so we want to be thankful all of those days, every week. I have a tool that I'm going to teach you that will help you remember to be thankful all the time. Now, you've probably seen this before if you've ever drawn with somebody, maybe at school, and they teach you how to do this. Well, what I've drawn here is an outline of my hand, and it's going to be a lot bigger than your hand. But I drew my hand, and you can see that I even drew a face and a beak on the thumb, and that's going to look like a turkey. Here's what it looks like, guys. And to our viewers at home, I've always wanted to say that. Good. So the first thing, we have our thumb as the head. Everybody show me your thumb. Good. You can wiggle the head. There you go, just like that. That's the easy one. And then we have the pointer finger. There we go. Has your mom ever said, clean your room right away? She ever said that? Raise your hand if she has said that. Has your mom or dad ever said, do your homework right away? Raise your hand if they've done that. Right. So with that finger, we're going to remember that we need to be thankful right away. Say right away. Good. Now do the motion with me. Right away. Exactly. So right away, we want to be thankful as soon as we feel something that we appreciate. We want to be thankful right away. The next thing, we need to be grateful. How many times do we say thank you every day? Probably a bunch. Somebody holds the door for you, thanks. Somebody gives you your food at a restaurant, oh, thank you, you're welcome. But sometimes we kind of forget to actually be grateful. The people behind the counter, they're working hard for you so that you have food. When you say thank you for your mom and dad for fixing dinner, they worked hard on the dinner. So you need to feel really grateful. So that might be one of the harder ones, to actually feel grateful and appreciate those things. The next thing, my favorite, you want to give thanks. And that means being so grateful and giving honor to the person that gives us those things. Who is the person that gives us absolutely everything? God. God, exactly. And we want to give honor to him in our tool, 1, 2, 3. He's on our ring finger. Think of it. Right away. And all things come from God. So we want to give honor to that right away. The last thing, is it only okay to be thankful for the big giant things in life, like church, like food, like all that stuff? Or can we be thankful for even the little things? Yeah, and if you look at your hand, everybody get out your hand. What's the littlest finger? The pinky. So when you're going through this turkey tool, you can think of your pinky. It's the tiniest one. It helps remind us to be thankful of even the tiny things every day. What are some small things that we can be thankful for every day? Do you have an idea?
Mice.
Mice. Yeah, I love it. Do we have another one? What are some small things we can be thankful for?
Little crumbs of cheese.
Little crumbs of cheese. Do you have an idea?
Baby spiders.
Okay, baby spiders. Yeah, all these things we can be so grateful for.
Mini ice cream cones.
Mini ice cream cones. Even these little things in life that we appreciate, we can give thanks to God. So put up your turkeys. Say this just repeat after me. Right away. Be grateful. Give thanks. Even for the little things. Exactly. And I hope you remember your turkey tool this week and the rest of this year and next year. Let's go ahead and grab each other's hands. I'll grab one on the end here. And you're gonna repeat after me, but would you say it nice and loud so everyone can hear us? All right, let's bow our heads. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for the small things and for the really big things. Help us remember that all things come from you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Amen. Good, you can have a seat. Thank you for coming up.